Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be starting a vlog series with me adopting 3 dogs, and today what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be asking about the adoption process and basically everything that I need to adopt my dogs, and then we're going to be looking at the dogs. And we're here at Wollies Animal Shelter here in Pretoria North. So we're going to go inside. Let's go. Okay, so here we are today at Wollies with Miss Karen.
Yes.
And today we're just going to ask her a few questions about the adoption process. So I'd just like to ask you, how long does it take for me to adopt a dog, or for somebody to adopt a dog?
The first thing you do is you come to Wollies,
Yes.
like you did now.
Yes.
You choose your puppy or one of the dogs. Then you fill in a form, your adoption form. We do a home check probably the next day. If your home check is successful, you come back the same day or the next day and you come and adopt your dog.
And for a home check, what would you classify as the home check being successful? Like, what would the home need to be like?
We usually look at your premises, your walls. Are they safe? Can't they get out? Can't they get to the street? Can't they get to the cars? If they can't get out, and obviously where are they going to sleep? Big dogs, obviously shade somewhere. Most of the people will have dog houses with obviously shade for them, or a lot of puppies stay inside.
And how long would it take for somebody to adopt their dog? And let's say, would you allow them to bring their dog home immediately?
In some situations, yes.
Okay.
Remember, these are our kids. So
Yes.
if we see one of the kids have a problem, they don't adopt, they can't adapt into the whole situation, they're scared, and someone comes, for example this one. We got him last week, him and his sister. They actually dumped them in a veld nearby. So they're very tired and he's scared. His sister went out yesterday, so he's scared. So what's going to happen now is you decide to adopt him. We can even do the home check today, go out with you, look at the house. If the home check is fine, he gets chipped. That's the first thing we do. We give him injections, and he is obviously sterilized, and you can take your dog.
And why would you recommend adoption?
There's 700 kids without homes.
Yes. And such cute kids
It's
too.
like children.
Yes.
We love these guys. They also want love. They want to feel protected. And that's why I would say, forget about breeders. Sorry, I hate breeders. But it is much easier to adopt a shelter dog.
Yes.
And they also have a different outlook on life. If you look at the bigger dogs, they will give you love for the rest of your life because they know what they had. A lot of them has been abused, lived on the street for many years, and now they're here, so obviously you want to give them a good home.
Last but not least, how many dogs would you allow a person to adopt at a time?
The law says you can't have more than 3 dogs.
Yes.
That's what the law says. But I have to tell you, part of the adoption fee, we will go to the office now and I'll show you the adoption form. There's a legal aspect as well. Is if you take the dog and in a year or 2 your situation changed, you can't take care of him anymore, or you're moving to New Zealand or wherever, then you bring him back to us.
Okay.
You don't take him to someone else, you don't relocate him, you bring him back to us. We take him back, no questions asked.
Okay.
All our dogs are sterilized. For example, this one, he's too young now. So if you do adopt him today, we will ask you to bring him back in 6 months. Then part of your adoption fee goes obviously for the sterilization as well. Do you want to go into the office? Let me show you the form.
Yes, please.
There's a legal document obviously to say that you will look after my kids. We will obviously, once the form is filled in, as I say, we will do the home check.
Yes.
If the home check is approved, you will come back. We will microchip the dog, which is, we have to do it, we don't have a choice. We'll get his first injections as well. The baby will come back and get sterilized. If you already want one of the bigger dogs, they're already sterilized. And what we'll do is, as I say, this is a legal contract. I'm going to ask, if I do, for example, I do the home check today. I'm going to ask you every 2 weeks, how's the baby doing? I want photographs. Can we come and visit? Just to make sure that the kids are okay. It's like adopting one of my kids.
Yes,
That is my kid. I don't care how you look at it. We will always come back, and if you have any questions, you phone me and we take it from there. You're not on your own. And we are always there for him as well. Any more questions?
No, thank you.
And you are totally in love.
Yes, I want to take him home.
We have 700 dogs at the moment, 400 cats, and the last time we checked, 40 puppies as well. There's a lot of puppies that is in foster care. That is puppies that is very small because, for example, last week we got puppies that were 2 weeks old. That is, they have to be fed every 3 hours. So we take them to a foster home, and that's where they will stay until they're 6 months, and then they'll come back, or we'll find them a home in the meantime.
And when they're at a foster home, would you also have to wait a certain period of time to adopt them?
You have to wait at least 8 weeks. That is just so that we can give him the first 2 injections.
Okay.
Just to make sure that he doesn't have rabies, and that is okay.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. So there you have it. We have all the information we need for adoption. So if you are ever looking to adopt, make sure to follow all those procedures and come and fill up the application form. And make sure you have everything ready for a cute little doggy like this, because you don't want to hurt Wollies kids. Okay guys, so we've just finished with part 1 of the homecoming of my new dog, and I'm really excited. Thank you for watching part 1 though. And so part 1 is just basically in a summary, basically like what I need to do for adoption and the application process, and I was just finding out what I need to adopt my dogs. And thank you for watching. If you'd like to see more, continue watching part 2, because this is not over. I'm still looking for the doggies. And please subscribe and comment down below. Make sure to like my videos, and bye bye, and follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Bye bye.